sitting or standing?
What do you want to do?
Sit.
Okay, we're gonna start sitting. Which is good, because my ankles hurt. So I want to get some movement in my feet. All right, so you guys all set? Can you guys hear me back there?
Yeah.
Okay, just holler if you can't hear me. All right, let's start seated in a comfortable position, or as comfortable as it is to sit on the floor. And you're always welcome to sit up in a chair if that's better. But let's just take a moment to check in with the body. If you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. And just notice where you're holding on to tension. And as we go through class today, spending a little time breathing into any tension that you've found. And then we're going to do a 4-part breath. We're going to do a 4 count of inhale, hold, exhale, hold. We're going to do a couple rounds of that. And somebody told me that the Navy SEALs use this breath practice. I don't know if that's true. I haven't been able to verify that, but it's a great yoga breath because it's even and we can expand it as we get used to it. So we're just going to do a 4 count. You can go up to 6 and 8 and 10, whatever your breath is on your own, but we're just going to go with 4 today. All right, so I'm going to count. And if you want, you can close your eyes and do this or have your eyes open. So sitting up nice and tall. And usually when we start a breath practice, we exhale first to kind of clear everything out, and then we start. So we'll exhale. And then here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go one more round. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the breath. Come back to your normal breathing pattern. And then let's move the legs out in front and get some movement in the body today. All right, for the ankles, let's start with extending the heels away from the torso. And then on an inhale, we're pointing the toes. Exhale, flex. Excellent. And then let's do some circles around with the ankles. Do 1 foot at a time, both at the same time. Opposites, whatever feels right for your ankles. Excellent. And then let's go soles of the feet towards each other. And then pinky toes back towards the shoulder. So it's kind of the tops of the feet towards each other, depending on your range of motion. Excellent. And then let's finish off here with our windshield wipers. Excellent. All right, so if you're comfortable with your legs out, you can leave them out. If you want to cross them again, if you switch which legs in front, if you remember. All right, let's move up to the wrists here. So arms come out, tuck the thumb, wrap the fingers, making circles around the wrist. And this you can do independently or not. Into the shoulders, the elbows, changing the size of the circle. All right, and then release that. Let's bring the palms together, interlacing the fingers, and make figure eights. Excellent. And let's take a pause here, pull the fingers apart, and then switch which fingers on top, and do a couple more. Excellent. And release that. You can shake that out. Let's extend that first arm out, fingers back towards the shoulder, and thumb down towards the floor. And then opposite arm, fingers back, and thumb down towards the floor. Excellent. All right, let me check that out. Let's move up to the neck, and then we'll do some bigger body movements. So we'll start with an inhale here. On the exhale, chin comes down towards the chest. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, bring it all the way back down. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, all the way back down. One more full breath. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, all the way back down. So inhale back to center, and then we'll do our side to side. You're going to exhale to the first side. I'm going left first. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, second side. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. One more time each side. Exhale. I'm going to bring that same arm out and over, resting on the opposite side of the head, making space between that ear and shoulder. Breathing into any tension that you've noticed. And then when you're ready, release that arm. Head comes up to center. Exhale, other side, arm comes out and over. Resting on that side of the head. Making space. Breathe into any tension that you found on this side. And then when you're ready to release that arm, head comes up with the inhale. All right, so let's do our last two directions with the neck. Use your gaze, looking straight ahead. On the exhale, eyes go around to one side. Inhale, back to center. All right, ready? Here we go. So inhale. On the exhale, head comes around, gaze, or head follows the gaze. Shoulders stay where they are. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. One more time each side. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, back to center. All right, moving down, let's come into the shoulders, and then we'll get the rest of the spine. So we're going to inhale, bring the shoulders up and forward. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, and exhale. And then reverse the other way. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, down and forward. Inhale, and exhale. Nice. A couple more either direction or simply straight up and down. Excellent. All right. When you're ready, let's come into our 6 directions of the spine. So we're going to start with our cat and cow. And if your legs are tired of sitting cross-legged, bring them out or switch which legs in front. Or if you need to move up into a chair, that's always a possibility as well. All right. So if your legs are crossed, hands in front of the knees. If they're out straight, hands under the thighs. We'll start with an exhale. And our cat. So we're going to exhale, drop the chin, rounding back. Inhale, we're going to round forward, looking up. Exhale, back to cat. Inhale, rounding up, looking up into cow. Couple more times. Exhale, tuck the chin. Inhale, we're leading with the collarbones for our cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. All right. When you're ready, let's come into our laterals. I'm going to start with my left hand on the floor. You can do the same or mirror what I'm doing, so that'll be your opposite. And I'm going to inhale this right arm up, just to vertical for now, feeling that extension from the fingertips to the hips. And then exhale, bring that hand back down. Other side, inhale, feeling that extension from the fingers to the hip. Exhale, bring back. Inhale. And exhale. So as we're lifting with the arm, we're grounding with the sit bones down. Exhale back. And then when we exhale, lifting the crown of the head. Inhale. Sit bones down. Exhale, crown of the head up. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Second side, inhale. And exhale. Nice. All right, let's go over a little bit more. So we're going to add a second breath here. So inhale this first side up, and then exhale over, pushing with the hand that's on the floor to keep this knee from popping up. Inhale, vertical, exhale. Second side, inhale, vertical, exhale, over. Inhale, up, exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, release. Nice. All right, let's do one more round, and we're going to go all the way over, all the way back. One breath. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale. And a couple more. Inhale. Exhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. All right. Let's do our twist. And then we'll come back to cat and cow. So I'm going to inhale, lift. On the exhale, first side, hand on the knee, other hand behind you, looking as far back as comfortable. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. One more time each side. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale. And inhale, back to center. All right, let's come back to that symmetrical spine. We're going to do our cat and cow again. If you want to switch your legs, you can do that, or have them out straight, or something different that you haven't done before. Hands on the knees if they're crossed, under the thighs if they're out. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. So going nice and slow in between. Feeling the curves of the spine reverse. And when you're ready, come back to that neutral spine. All right, anything else on the floor? Let's come up to hands and knees. All right, so let's start. So when we're seated, the spine is stacked like a flagpole. When we're on our hands and knees, it's out like a clothesline. So see if you can tell the difference from cat and cow seated to hands and knees. So let's start again with that exhale. Bringing the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, tuck the chin. Inhale, rounding up, looking up, leading with those collarbones. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. When you're ready, we'll come back to that neutral spine. And let's come into let's do our lateral, and then we'll do some more stationary ones. So left hand stays where it is. I'll walk the right hand over next to it, in front of it, past, wherever that works for you today. We're going to turn and look at this left foot. We'll take 3 breaths here. So let's start with that rib cage first, though, right rib cage. 1 full breath right into the rib cage. And then on that second breath, we're going to breathe in from the shoulder to the hip. Inhale. And exhale. And then 1 more breath from the fingertips to the toes. Inhale. All the way down that right side body. On the exhale from the toes, all the way up that right side body and out to the fingers. When you're ready, let's walk that right hand back. And then let's bring that left hand over. Next to, in front of, past, turning and looking at that right foot. 3 breaths on this side. Inhale right into that lower rib cage on the left. Second breath from the left shoulder to the left hip. Exhale, hip to shoulder. Third breath. Inhale, left fingertips all the way down that left side body to those left toes. Exhale, toes all the way up that left side body and out those left fingers. Let's walk that left hand back when you're ready. And just to come back to symmetrical 3 cat and cows on your own. And then back to neutral. So let's start with our spinal balance here. We extend the left leg back, right arm comes forward. Extending through the fingers, back through the heel. If it's too much to have your leg off the ground, you can keep those toes on the floor. Take 1 or 2 more breaths here, coming out whenever you need to. And then release. Let's go to the other side. Extend the right foot back. Left arm comes forward. Extending back through the heel, forward with the fingertips. Take 2 more breaths here. And release. Next, we're going to come into our tiger tail. So let's start with the right leg with that. So extend that right leg back, bend at the knee, sole of the foot towards the ceiling. So this might be your pose here. Otherwise, if you want, you can add the left arm, bring it out and around, and maybe you can grab that right foot. Otherwise, just send that arm back if you can, or keep it on the floor if you need to. And 1 more breath if you got it. And release. Take a full breath here in the middle. And let's go to the other side. Left leg goes back, bend at the knee, bend at the ankle, sole the foot towards the ceiling. That can be your pose, or if you want to bring that right arm out and around, maybe you can grab that left foot with the right hand. Push that foot into the hand, nice quad stretch. And 1 more breath here if you got it. And release. Excellent. Let's do a couple of cat and cows. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. All right. From here, we're going to come into, we're going to add child's to that. And then after a couple of those, then we'll add downward facing dog. So let's start with our cat. Exhale, cat. Inhale to cow. And then coming down to either child's pose or puppy. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale, cat. And at any time, if you want to take a pause in your child's pose, you're welcome to do that. Inhale, coming back up to cow. And maybe 1 or 2 more. Exhale, cat to child's. Up to cow. And last one. Exhale, cat down to child's pose. And then let's pause here for 1 or 2 breaths in your child's pose or puppy pose if that's more comfortable. And then when you're ready, we'll come back up to our tabletop. And we're going to start with our cow. So inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then curl the toes, downward facing dog. Back down to the knees. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat to downward facing dog. Inhale, knees come down, cow. And then one more cat. And we'll pause in our downward facing dog. You can walk your dog if that's comfortable. Bend one knee, extend the opposite heel towards the floor. And then when you're ready, sending the heels down towards the floor, just as far as is comfortable. And then when you're ready, look up at the hands and walk the feet up to the hands, or walk the hands back to the feet. And let's take a moment in our forward fold here. Bending the knees, letting the head be heavy. You can shake it yes and no. And then when you're ready, grabbing opposite elbows, bend the knees, push in with the feet, inhale, coming all the way back up. And then shake out the feet a little bit, shake the wrists out. And let's go ahead and come into our mountain pose. So big toes touching up to hip width distance apart, maybe more if your balance is a little off today. And let's just take a couple breaths here. Finding the feet rooted into the earth, crown of the head up towards the ceiling. And then when you're ready, let's come into some movement. All right, so let's come in and do a couple of our half sun salutations. Start with the hands at the heart. Gonna inhale, hands come down, arms come up. Exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold, we're hinging at the hips. The knees can be as bent as you need. You're gonna inhale, hands come to the front of the legs, extend out with the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, arms come out, push in with the feet all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands down. Do a couple more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, arms out, all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands down. All right, let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, arms out. All the way up, palms together, hands down. All right, I think we're going to go to half moon salutation, and we'll come back to some more half sun salutation. So for our half moon, I usually bring my feet out a little bit wider because we're going side to side, and we did a bunch of laterals, so we should be nice and warmed up for this. Try to get the hands together in front of us. Inhale, bring them up. On the exhale, the hands come over towards the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale. Let's go one more time each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the left. Dropping that left arm up, down that left side body. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale to the other side. Bring that right arm down. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, and release. All right, let's go back to half sun salutation. I'm going to do the arms out straight. If you have any kind of back issues and you want to keep your arms out to the side, either way works for you. Okay? All right, here we go. So we're going to inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, arms come to the front of the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come to the ears, and then torso comes up. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. All right, 2 more of those. Inhale. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms to the ears, bend the knees, coming all the way up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms to the ears, coming all the way up. Exhale, release. Nice. All right, let's come in and find our warrior 1 here. I'm going to start with my left foot turns out, right foot steps forward. And let's give that knee some love first before we add the arms. So we'll take an inhale. On the exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. And inhale. Excellent. And that leg, push off and settle back. All right. Right foot out, left foot forward. Warm up this knee a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straight. Excellent. And then we'll bend the knee, push off, and step it back. All right. Left foot out, right foot forward. So let's do our diaphragm check first. So if you want, you can put your hands right on this lower rib cage. And when we inhale, this, in theory, spreads out a little bit. Depends on how tight the muscles are in between the ribs are here. So the diaphragm's going down on the inhale and up on the exhale. So hands could come out on the inhale and go back in on the exhale. All right, so let's move the knee with that too, just to throw you an extra ball. So we're going to inhale, and then on the exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Bend that knee, push off, step it back. All right, that's a lot of concentrating. It's starting to get. All right, right foot out, left foot forward. We'll try it on this side. So inhale here. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And then knee, push off, and step it back. All right, let's add some big arms here. Let's start with cactus arms. So step that foot forward, other one's out to the side a little bit. So we're adding another ball. So if you lose one of the other ones, that's okay. Just See what you can hold together. All right, here it goes. We're gonna inhale, arms come up, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And nice. Bend that leg, push off, step back. Let's do the other side. Foot out, foot forward. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. Nice. Bend that leg, push off, and step it back. All right, let's go Warrior 2 with some big movements for that. All right, left foot forward this time. Back foot's at 90 degrees-ish. You're gonna bend that front leg over that front knee. Hands together at the heart, arms open to the side, softening the shoulders away from the ears. Send out through the fingers. Take a breath or two here. If your feet aren't where you like them, you can always move them. If shoulder issues are an issue. If there's shoulder problems that are an issue, you can bring one or both hands down to the hips or back to the heart if that feels better. And let's go ahead and move now. So let's go forward first. Left forearm to left thigh, right hand can rest on that right hip to send that right shoulder back. So we're opening the front of the rib cage. And then if you'd like, you can bring that hand up towards the ceiling or bicep over the ear. And then let's windmill around to our peaceful warrior. Right arm to that right thigh, left arm comes up. And back to side angle pose. Windmill all the way around. Back to peaceful warrior. And one more time through side angle pose. And one more peaceful warrior. Excellent. Bring the arms back to Warrior 2. Soften the shoulders. And then we'll drop the arms and set the feet back together. All right. Shake feet out if that is what you're looking at. And let's go right foot forward. Bending that right knee over that right ankle. Hands together at the heart, arms open to the side, gaze over those right fingers. Soften the shoulders. Check in with the breath. And then let's move through this side. Side angle first. Let's bring this left hand to that left hip, sending that left shoulder back. And then if you want, bring that left arm up towards the ceiling, overhead. And then when you're ready, peaceful warrior, left arm down to that left thigh, right arm up. Back to side angle pose. All the way around to peaceful warrior. And one more time through side angle pose. And peaceful warrior. Arms back to Warrior 2. Extending your fingers. Drop the hands and set the feet back. Shake feet out. All right, let's do our moving balance and then we'll come back down to the floor. So we'll do my least favorite first. Get it out of the way. All right, so we're gonna come up on the toes, arms come up, and then back down. And you can mess around with this however you like, if you wanna do just the feet or just the arms or one side, whatever works for you. So we're gonna inhale, come up, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. If you can, take an extra breath while you're up. Try that. Some strength into the feet and ankles. And maybe one or two more. Excellent. All right, now we're going to do my favorite one. So that's the one, Karate Kid, flying crane, one knee up, arms out to the side. Arms can come forward if you prefer, but we're just going to go back and forth. If you like to do one leg at a time, you can do that. Just do it evenly. All right, ready? Here we go. Inhale and exhale. All right, and one more each side, or even it out. Excellent. All right, so let's come and make our way down to the floor. If you want to come into a squat, I don't know when the last time I did this was. It's been a while. Otherwise, just come sit on the floor. Fall comfortably without cracking your head open. All right, so let's come in and do a twist, and then we'll come down onto our back. So we're going to start with right leg, foot into the mat, knee bent, left leg extended, foot active. So you can stay like this where both legs are straight out from the hips, or you can cross that leg over, if that's comfortable. I'm going to go like this. I feel like I have more room. And then we're going to inhale this left arm up. Exhale, it can come around the front of it. It can go on the inside of it. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, turn the chin around towards that right shoulder. Keep that left leg engaged. And then when you're ready, coming back to center, extend right leg out and left knee. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, inside, outside, whichever you prefer. Left hand comes behind the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chin comes around towards that left shoulder. Keeping that right leg active. And then on the next exhale, release back to center. All right, so we're going to bring the feet up to the top of the mat. Hands on the knees, we're going to roll onto the back. And let's start with a little Apanasana. Hands on the knees. Exhale, knees come in. Inhale, release. Or hands come down to where the thighs meet the hips. And then exhale, hands slide up. Inhale, hands slide back down. Excuse me. So a couple of those on your own. And then after you finish at least 3, let's come into L's and V's. So our L's and V's are, L is the legs straight up towards the ceiling, arms overhead. And then the V's are the legs come out wider each time. All right, so we'll start with knees bent, hands on the knees. We're going to take an exhale, bring the knees in. On the inhale, arms come up overhead, feet come up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, hands to knees, bending the knees. On the next inhale, if you want, you can bring legs out wider. Arms can go straight or cactus arms, whatever's more comfortable. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. On the next inhale, legs come out wider, if that's comfortable. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale wider, if you like. And at any point, you can come back to closer together. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale. Legs can be as wide as comfortable. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Now we're going to start making our way back towards the L. Inhale, open, legs are a little closer together. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale, a little bit closer. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. One more. Still in a V. Exhale. This next inhale, let's go back to the L. Legs together, arms overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. And then 3 or more, 3 minimum Apanasanas. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, release. Couple more on your own. And then when you're ready, feet come down to the mat. And then legs come all the way straight out. And let's come into our palm tree arms. So legs are zipped up together, toes pointed towards the ceiling. We're going to inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, arms back down by your side. So I'm going to do 3 different versions. Second round, inhale, I'm doing cactus arms. You can do arms straight over. Exhale, arms come back down by your side. Third round, I'm doing snow angel arms. You can do any of the 3. Inhale, arms come up towards the crown of the head. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. We'll do one more round of all 3. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, down by your side. And last one, inhale, doing snow angel arms. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Let's do just a few palm flips. So we're going to start with the palms facing the floor. Inhale, rolling over, palms face up. Exhale, bring them back down to the floor. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, closed. One last time, inhale, open. Exhale, closed. From here, we're going to release the legs, let the feet fall away from each other. Arms can come out and away from the body. Maybe tuck the shoulder blades under if that's comfortable. Finding whatever comfortable position that you need for your relaxation pose. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And we'll do a full body relaxation, walking down the body, relaxing each part as we go, starting with the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees. Relax the top of the thighs, the back of the thighs, and the space behind the knees. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Let the tongue be heavy and fall away from the roof of the mouth. Let the eyes be heavy and fall to the back of the head. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, using your upper arm to push up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way. Let's finish with sun breath number 3, and we're going to add the head movements if you want. So that looks like hands together, elbows together, if that's comfortable. And we'll exhale, drop the chin down. And then on an inhale, arms open, head looks up. Exhale, arms back down, head comes back down. All right, 3 times. Ready? Here we go. Inhale. Arms open, looking up. Exhale, arms closed, head comes down. Inhale, open, looking up. Exhale, bring it back. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, back. And one more time. Inhale, open, looking up. Exhale, bring it back. Hands come back down to the heart. And as we go forth out of this beautiful, glorious summer day, let's go forth with kindness, compassion, and gratitude. Not just for others, but especially for ourselves. Good night, balance it. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, Gay.
Thank you, Gay.
Good job.